moved to a new field and I'm trying to clean up some of these old rock piles using the old plow. I got the rock picker in the field too. I'm gonna grab that in a minute. But this field we've been farming for not a lot of years, and it was CRP and we took it out and we just haven't had time to really clean it up. We just had a lot of really old rock piles and swales and ditches. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using this old plow to pull the rocks out of this berm here that someone put there a long time ago. I'm gonna come back to the rock picker and pick it all. So that's the plan. We'll just keep working this, keep pulling that soil down, and then hopefully get it smooth enough that we can just run the air drill right across it. That's the goal. I think that'll work. All right, the rocks are exposed, the little hill's gone. Let's go get the rock picker, get the stuff picked up. Hey, you good to go? I think so. Let's go pick some rock. Well, that didn't last long. A couple pins broke, spring busted off. I guess it needs some more work. So I'm done rock picking. We're just gonna farm over it and raise our headers up. That's all we can do. If I get a chance, maybe we can go in and hand pick it all. Honestly, 2 guys and a skid steer bucket, 10 times faster than that thing. That kind of piles it up. So what's going on is trying to get ahead of these guys. 2 air drills to seed a lot, and you really need to spray ahead of them because there's a lot of stuff growing that we don't want growing in the crop. Problem is, it's been barely above freezing, so I can't spray, and it's getting later in the season, and the wind just won't stop blowing. So now it's finally above freezing. The sun's shining, plants are growing. I could be spraying, but it's blowing 25 to 40 miles an hour. And the day that it gets calm, beautiful day, is my daughter's birthday. Just makes you smile sometimes and just go, oh, it'll work out. But well, I think I'm just gonna load up a mix and Big Brute. I think I'm just gonna go out and I'm just gonna lower the booms down and I'm just gonna lay it down. If it blows, it blows, but gotta do it. It is possible to go back and spray after you've seeded. You've got a little window because you can't do it when the crop gets out of the ground, but until then you can. But the thing is, you bury a bunch of weeds with the air drill when you seed over it. So you're gonna get some of a kill, but there'll be some that'll make it through it. I don't care what anybody says, I don't believe it, that you get a great kill. I think there's still stuff that gets buried that normally would have gotten killed if you would have sprayed before you took the air drill across it. So that's kind of the situation I'm in. So, but I guess I'm done with this since rock picker's broke. Don't have time to fix it right now. We'll just have to shut down. All right, let's check to see if we need seed. I think that's enough to fill him. Might hold off the seed for right now. Let's go get that little plow. I left it out in that field where I rock picked that the rock picker broke. I'll bring that back. I'm gonna put some shovel on it because I found some more washouts that need plowed in. Let's grab the Magnum and go for a spin again, huh? Well, I've got it in the yard. I'm gonna quickly throw some shovels on it. As you can see, I've tormented some of the old ones. But we got a bunch of used ones that still got some life left in them, so let's toss them on. There. Little paint and be brand new. This thing's sweet. Oh yeah. Old plow. Good tractor. Not a very good driver, I'll admit it. There. Got the chisel plow ready to go. We got some work to do. And I can hear it now. Clean the shop, Nick. Nick, clean the shop. All right, let's tie this up a little bit before we get out there. But as I'm cleaning the shop, I'm going to talk to you guys about today's video sponsor, AG1. AG1 is a foundational nutritional supplement that supports your overall body health. It's got 75 ingredients that have been carefully hand-picked to make this. Personally, AG1 tastes great. I really like it. But for me right now, it helps me because sometimes I just don't have time to make a nice lunch when I'm out in the field. With bioavailable ingredients full of probiotics and prebiotics, you can help keep your gut in check. Sometimes that's important, especially when you're on the tractor. You don't want gut problems. You don't want gut problems. Looking to help with your energy levels? It's full of magnesium and vitamin B. A little stressed out, it can help with your mood. Plant extracts, herbs, and antioxidants. And then, for your immune system, it's got lots of zinc and vitamin C. AG1 takes the quality of their product very seriously by using strict manufacturing processes and testing all of their ingredients for 950 different contaminants and impurities. Good stuff. So, head over to drinkag1.com/WelkerFarms. Get yourself a year's supply of vitamin D3 and K2, plus 5 of these travel packs. What do you guys think about this? Is that clean enough? Do you think Leg Arms is gonna throw a fit? I don't know. I'm not pushing the broom, not today. That's way too much work. I got some cultivating to do. Let's go fix some ditches. Let's go. See this right here? That's what I like to call a washout. So in a high rain event like a thunderstorm or a spring runoff where the snow melts, water will run down and it cuts these trenches in the fields. If you've got good root structure, good organic matter, that doesn't happen as much, but we haven't grown very good root structures or organic matter in the last several years, so due to drought, a lot of these are starting to wash. So I'm coming in using this old plow like I had, and I'm just basically deep ripping, set it down deep, and I just go back and forth and working it slowly, pulls the sides in and buries it. Because that ditch there, coming across in the sprayer, even at like 3 miles an hour, still throws you up and down. I mean, you have to just crawl through them, and it's a pain. And if you're not paying attention, you hit one of those, I mean, about break your neck if you don't have your seatbelt on. I mean, it throws you. So, and it's just hard on equipment. I mean, it's just not good. So, I can't do this after we seed because that'll rip the seed up. I want to seed before because that way they get seed in those spots, and hopefully new root structure will grow in and hold the soil in place for this year's rain season. That's going to be tremendous. Let's keep going.
Guess what? Nick got stuck. I think I'm gonna use the big brute to get him out. That means it's yank 'em rope time, you know? I'll tell you one thing. I love these ropes. I'm dead serious about that. They're so light compared to chains. I just gotta stuff it in the cab. Now that I don't have any, oh, there we go. Now that I don't have much leg room, should be good. All right, let's take the air brake off and let's put it in reverse. And let's go get Nick. He said either the green Ford tandem truck or Big Brute would probably do it, so I don't know how bad it is, but it's bad enough where he can't get out, so. First time I've ever used the blinker. Might as well use it. Out in this country, you just never know. There's just one problem. I don't think we hooked up the blinker lights at all, so that was pointless. Do I know know why I did it, but felt like I should just do it. All right, let's go get him.
Here comes my rescuer. Ah. How does this stuff happen? Huh? You know? I don't see anything weird here, nothing unusual, just farming. And it just happens. And all the neighbors drove by on the county road. That was waving at them. That's nice. Nothing embarrassing there. At least we got a moment to use this thing. It's my first time today, okay guys? I had to do it at least once. All right, no one else got stuck yet. Yeah. Yeah, he's here. We figured that's the fastest vehicle to get here because all the other rigs are, well, hooked up to stuff. And this should have plenty of power just to pull me out. I don't have that far to go. So, all right, let's get this done.
Hey, Nick. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I'm 38 years old. I'm married. I've got 4 kids. My favorite color is blue. I like pizza. And I've never been to a ballet before.
Now, are you a Captain Crunch or a kind of a Wheat Thins guy?
Captain Crunch, but not the berries.
Not the berries. Wow, what's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. I don't know. How's the tractor running since I've...
It's good, but the seat leans a little bit. Like I keep sliding to the side when I'm in there.
Nick, I can't fix everything for you.
The door's real heavy to open on that side.
See, there's a nice big rock underneath there for you.
Yeah, well, I was over it until I sunk down, and then it went down. But don't worry, there's metal, it'll push it out of the way.
All right. So I'll just back up and he will just do his magic. Now the reason why we're pulling backwards with the Brute is because we got these hooks in the front of it, but I can see what he's doing. If I pull that direction, I can't see nothing. Really need a camera. Like, it would be awesome to have a camera set up on the back of this thing to see what you're doing. The only negative thing is it'd get covered up with dirt and spray and you gotta wipe it off a lot, but that's okay. All right, let's pull him out. Why we do Yankum ropes. See how I was starting to dig right there? I was trying to just slowly ease into it, just pull on him so I didn't have to yank it, and then I started spinning out. So guess what? I drove forward and then I gave a little nudge, and that kinetic energy helped slingshot it out of the way. I love it. I mean, he wasn't sucked super bad, but that rope is pretty awesome. That's gonna be a little off balance, but that's okay. Are you okay, Nick?
Yeah.
You feel better?
Yeah, I need to get that out of my system.
All right, let's get back to the shop, and I've got a couple things to do to my drill. Get it ready to go, and then let's go seed, because I've got on my acre meter about 2,500 acres seeded in my drill as of now.
How does it feel to be 7 years old, Rosie? That's not what it feels like. What's it feel like?
It feels fun.
Yeah? How old are you?
And then shaved it off.
7.
Okay.
But it feels like I'm 6.
So what are you going to do on your 7th birthday
I
again?
get to see you these days.
Play.
Yeah, playing. That's too bad. Ugh, you're going to play. You going to eat any cake?
Okay. We're gonna
No!
do a hula hoop for her birthday.
Maybe we'll grow some teeth right there. Kink, kink. Oh, hi, bud. Love you. I love you. I love you. All right. Now we got all that plowing done with the Magnum. It's time for this girl. Let's get some product in her. And let's go knock out some cheat grass. Ooh, I like that. It used to say Miller. We've upgraded. All right, let's roll. All right, let's turn MixMate on. Power up my tablet. Fire up my pump. And we should be good to go. Valves are opening. Let's fire up. So the water's going in, my surfactant's going in, and then soon my main product. So it's pulling from that shuttle, pulling from these 2 tanks, running into here, metering it, mixing it, flowing into the tank. And then when that one's done, it's going to switch to that tank, and then from there that'll go in. I know labels don't match up. I'm reusing shuttles here, so don't look at the labels. They're all kind of messed up. All right, that one's just about to end. There it goes. Gonna open the rinse up. It's running clean water through the stack. Cleaning everything out before it starts the next product. That'll finish here in a second. And then it'll switch again. There it goes. Now this one should open. There we go. Now it's pulling product to this tube. It's right there, up and over and in. Just about done with this product. You can see we're doing 10 gallons a minute, 185 gallons a minute of water, but it's not fully open, so that'll speed up a little bit here in a second. All right, just finished. Product turned. Rinse turns on. Good. All right. Now throttle valves open all the way. Full flow into the sprayer. All right, we're good. Let's go spray. And we're spraying. Looks good so far. So we are running the Weed It, obviously, but I'm not actually using the spot spray feature for the first round. We're just doing coverage. There's a lot of little tiny things starting to grow. Our goal is to just broadcast, cover the ground with some product so that anything that might be slowly starting to squeak out will get snuffed out. That way, you won't have that grow on your crop. Because you got one chance to really nuke it before your crop goes in. But when we start chem following, then I'll start using the spot spray of the Weed It and saving money there. Now, if you notice, steering wheel's not turning. And the 2050 monitor's gone. We officially upgraded this sprayer again, another upgrade, to one system. So we got rid of the Trimble system and now we're running entirely a Raven system. So it's integrated auto steer, the Raven RS1, as well as the RSM, all the controllers and everything, RCM I believe, are running now the rate control, the auto boom, the AccuBoom, and the auto guidance, all in one system. Isn't that awesome? So we added a couple new switches here. We got a safety auto guidance switch you turn off when you're roading, my master control, my GPS lock on for my line. So we're finally now one system instead of splitting it in 2. And so far it's been amazing. Makes spraying just that much easier. Wait for it. Wait for it. Slow down. Take over the steering. Get back in line. Auto guidance. Locked on. Throttle back up. Get up about 16 miles an hour. Now, Raven's offering a pretty sweet promotion. So if you've got an older system and you want to upgrade, if you trade in your old system to Raven right now, they'll give you top dollar for your old equipment and put it towards a Raven system. So as it worked out for us, it basically was as if our hardware we bought 10 years ago for the sprayer, or whatever it was, 8 years ago, they gave us as much or more money than we paid back then for that same used system, then put towards this system. Isn't that great? So if you've got an old system and you'd like to do some upgrades, check out Raven. They've got absolute plentiful amount of products out there that could probably fit your needs. Obviously, a mutant like Big Brute, they were able to make it work on here too, so it could go all over the place. But yeah, old equipment, give it to them, give you money towards new equipment. Makes sense.
Every once in a while you gotta shut the tractor down. I don't mean turn it off, I mean stop in the middle of field seeding, get out, and pick up something that does not really belong around here. You wanna go see it? What am I talking about? It belongs around here. Alright, let's shut this thing down. But don't turn it off. Park it. You know, I keep planting these things out here. Hopefully, well, I'm hoping they'll grow a tree of bowling balls, but so far I haven't had any success of those things going to seed and making me a tree full of bowling balls. Why is it like a little over a half a mile away from the farmyard? That's kind of odd, actually. Think it'll stay? Sure, why not? Let's try it. So necessary to stop the drill to get that. Because Nick might have stubbed his toe on that big old bowling ball, and I don't want that to happen because sometimes he's fragile and stub toes hurt, so let's not do that. Now in a situation like that, if I have to stop it, I'll turn the seed off, raise it out of the ground, and I'll circle back, drive over what I just seeded, put it in the ground, and turn the seed back on, and away I go. Or you can back up and then put it in the ground, turn the seed on, and go. But I like to do the circle around. Back in business. Okay. Man, it's a beautiful day. Oh, this is nice. 60 Fahrenheit. Literally no wind. What a breath of fresh air. Getting some spraying done, but I have got to stop because, well, it's birthday time. My oldest is having her birthday today, and we planned accordingly to have kids right in the middle of seasons because that's the best time to have kids. No, it's great. So I'll shut down. I got enough acres sprayed ahead of the guys that they'll go all day today and almost all tomorrow. So that's good. Legarm's over at his house right now actually seeding. But I wanted to take a look at the peas before I get home. This is kind of the ticking clock, is this has got to get sprayed. Around 2,000 acres of peas have to get sprayed with pre-emergent before they come out of the ground. So it's kind of like you're up against the clock. So I'm trying to stay ahead of them with wheat acres, but I do got to come back and spray all the pea acres. So I think I'm going to spray hard after the birthday party, maybe late in the night, and get as many acres done as I can to give them a buffer. And then tomorrow I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to start spraying peas here. And I just quickly unearthed a couple peas. You can see they're working here. They're trying to find what's up and what's down. And it's not going to be long. And those little guys like that one, I mean, there's probably, I would say, 3 or 4 days and they'll be poking out of the ground if it stays warm like it is right now. So nice hard ground there. Let's try another spot here. This all got drove on quite a bit. This ground's hard because I right off the road where the approach is. There they are right there. There's one. There's another. So yeah, I got time still. That's good, but I gotta get on it. So let's do a birthday. Let's spend some time with the kiddos. And then let's spray hard. I'll wipe my lights off and go at it. Your name is 3?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your birthday?
My birthday is October.
October? Okay, okay. Well, how old are you?
I'm 3.
You're 3. What's your age?
This is okay.
Oh, okay. What about your name? What's your name?
3.
3. Okay, but we're 3. All right. Do you like tractors?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I almost like tractors.
Do you like big bud tractors?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I like big tracks. Go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about trains? Do you like trains?
Yeah. The train has guns to shoot bad guys.
Oh, but they shoot bad guys. The trains shoot bad guys. Okay. Do you like hot dogs?
Yeah.
Do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
What else do you like?
I like emojis.
You like what?
Emojis?
Oh, emojis. Moochies or mojis?
Emojis.
Oh, you like those. Okay. So can you wave to the camera and say hi?
Hi.
I got a little co-pilot. He's doing a good job.
Made it back to the sprayer. Birthday party was a success. I think she had a great time. We had a great time. A lot of kids there. All had a great time. So looking forward to the next year. Really wish it wasn't during a farm season because I really would love to devote a little more time to her birthday and just her. But you know, I do have responsibilities, and so we'll just keep doing that. But she's a gem, and I'm excited to have her. So looking forward to the next birthday that comes. But for now, back to farming. Right, another load down. So I've definitely gained some ground ahead of the guys, but I'm gonna need more than what I've got. It's getting darker. The birthday party set back a few hours when I was wanting to get done. So what I'm thinking is I will spray into the night. And we'll just turn the lights on, keep spraying in the dark, and I will use up as much chemical as I have on the farm, get as far as I can, and then tomorrow start to spray in all the peas. That should get me far enough ahead. The temperatures tonight are going to be a little bit lower than they should be for herbicides. At some point, plants basically have little pores in their, well, their plant structure, their membrane, and those pores are what absorb the herbicides, which don't absorb, herbicides don't work. Well, those pores tend to close or at colder temperatures or at really hot temperatures. So if it's really hot out, the plants don't take in outside moisture, outside herbicides. If the plants are really cold, they don't take out. So there's a temperature range that's optimum, and that's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit to about 75, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You can get away with doing it hotter, you can get away with doing it colder, but your effectiveness drops off. So the thing is, when you're up against the clock, you got to get stuff done. You kind of just got to make a call and go, is it worth it to have a little less effectiveness but to get the acres done, or to fall behind and then have problems later on? So I think I'm just going to push it. I'm just going to get it done. According to my weather app, it's going to get down to 36 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. So I shouldn't have to put anything away for freezing. They've been pretty good about getting those temperatures correct. But what'll happen is if I spray, the temperature's dropping, it's roughly 50-some degrees right now. It's going to lose its effectiveness as the night goes on. But if it stays on the plant, there's no moisture, no dew in the morning, when the plant starts working again and waking up as the day goes on, it'll probably take in what was sprayed on it then. So I'll probably be okay. There goes the sun. Just dropping down on the horizon. Alrighty, it's light time. Headlights, that is. See that stuff? I don't have a cap on this. I could have a cap on it every time I go out, but the paint of taking on and off, on and off, on and off. So I just do this. That cleans all the dirt out of it before I put it in the product. Always shut my valves after every fill just in case something leaks. Don't want leaks, very expensive. Let that warm up. Let's see how many gallons of water we have. That's the thing, is I am almost out of water. Looks like we have just Yep, 1,100 gallons. Okay, so I'll be able to get 1,100 gallons in this sprayer. So I won't be able to do a full load of 1,600. We'll do 1,100, and then I might go get a load of water tonight after I'm done spraying, and we'll see how eager I am at that point. I want to keep going. Give it a second. There we go. Pump's warmed up. Crank her up. Let that run a second, let it cool. Save is completed. We are out of water. And I can go spray for a little